Today is July 17, 2019, and I'm here to share with you my 75 pounds of bananas that I harvested. Actually, I didn't intentionally harvest the bananas. My banana tree fell over due to the weight of all the bananas on there. This big bunch of bananas has been growing since I want to say February. I've been watching it daily and we've been propping it up, and it's behind my grapevine trellis system. So I thought I was going to be able to, keep it up there for a while before the bananas were ripe. But yesterday, just due to the weight and perhaps to the wind, it fell over right on top of my grapes. These are muscadine grapes that I'm growing on a trellis that's right in front of my patch of banana trees. So the banana basically just snapped in half and came crashing to the ground. I heard the big thud. Didn't see it actually fall. I heard it, and so when I came outside, this is what I found. So as you can see, here is where it just literally snapped in half. And then my husband was trying to cut it down yesterday, but I told him to wait because I do have grapes in my grapevines and I don't want to damage my grapevines in any way until I get some grapes. So we're gonna take our time working on cutting it down. So 75 pounds, yes guys, 75 pounds of sweet bananas. These are, I don't know what variety. I initially bought this thinking it was going to be plantain, and about 2 years ago when it first bared, it turned out it wasn't plantain. It was just really big, delicious bananas. I want to say they're comparable to Chiquita or even better because they're very sweet. So we had to cut when it fell down just to be able to manage it. I cut off the first few hands, and that's what you see me washing right now. I'm just like washing off bugs and dust and whatever is on there. And my husband was taking the videotape of me watching the bananas, but that's the rest of the bunch. But I like I said, it was so big we couldn't really handle it without having to take off the bunches. So these are the bunches I took off, and in this particular clip, I've already shared, given to a friend and to my neighbor, 2 of these big hands of bananas, and that's what I have left there. And then this is what we are doing with the rest. So in order to get them to ripen, I'm hanging them up under my covered patio. And my husband always designs some contraption every year. We use ropes, we use different things. Now he's figured out a new system to get my bananas to hang. So I'll have them hanging here, and as they start to turn yellow, I'll cut, each hand going from the top down. And hopefully this will help prolong my harvest and they don't all ripen at once, because then I'll have a freezer full of ripe bananas. But this is how I ripen my bananas indoors after, we cut the bunch down. It's really, really amazing how many bananas I have this year. I've gotten about 60 pounds is the most I've gotten before, and we've surpassed it this year with 75 pounds. As you can see, the bottom bananas still have some ridges, which means they're not fully mature yet. But you can tell a banana is ripe when it's smooth. When you no longer see the ridges, it means it's pretty much ready to eat. So here is my husband's contraption. He took a really long screw and he screwed it in through the trunk part that we left. And then we hung some chains, those like plant hanger chains, use it to suspend it, and then some clips, just to make sure it doesn't slip out of place, as I'm cutting or moving the bananas around. So that's how we're hanging up our bananas. And this is the next banana tree, and my next batch of bananas that should be due sometime around, maybe I want to say December. So we'll see. You'll see another video when I harvest this next batch of bananas that will be coming. Thanks for watching, everyone, subscribing. I hope you like what you see. I will be sharing more of my garden and what I'm growing in my little Guyanese American South Florida garden.